Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hearthstone. Hi, I'm Cam Report, and I am playing Hearthstone. I am not, in fact, a dwarf. I do a horrible impression of a dwarf, as we just found out. Today, we are playing some Hearthstone on the iPad. This is a game that I am absolutely obsessed with, have been almost since it came out, ever since I got beta access back in the day. I've collected a whole bunch of the vanilla cards, and I've even got my hands on a couple legendaries, nowhere near as many as the professional players would have had, but it's my collection. I like it. The reason we're playing this today is because of this. Goblins versus Gnomes, the first purely card-based expansion that Hearthstone has had. There was the Naxxramas expansion that came out a few months ago, which was really fun, and it added like some single-player adventure stuff and a handful of new cards, but this adds only new cards. Over 100 of them. And I am ridiculously excited to try it out. As you can see, they've actually split them up. There's normal cards, normal card packs, which just gives you vanilla cards, and then there are Goblins versus Gnomes cards, which, just like before, you can buy them with gold or you can buy them with real-world money. And as it happens, we have ourselves some packs to open. This is one of the more fun parts about Hearthstone, is just gaining the cards. And I'll just show you how it works. If you've never seen this before, it is oddly satisfying. Here's a normal card pack. So this isn't going to give us any Goblins versus Gnomes packs. It's one I just have lying around from, I think, an arena run, where I won this. Let's see what we get. I'm running with the pirate card back right now, though I might change that. I like to hover over them and see, okay, that blue aura means it's a rare card. The others are just common, so we'll check these first. Repentance, Loot Hoarder, Unbound Elemental, Battle Rage, and a Cold Light Oracle. Nothing too exciting. However, these remaining two packs are going to be very exciting because I have not opened any Goblins vs. Gnomes card packs yet. I bought some of them with my own money, and some of them I got for gold, and some of them I got for just playing the game when they were doing a sort of pre-launch event where you could only get the cards by a random chance in the arena. Let us see what we get for our first ever Goblins vs. Gnomes card pack. I love the look of these things. Dropping now. Oh, that's fancy. Okay, what do we get? What do we get? We got a common, a rare, a common, and a common. Let's see what we got here. Ogre Warmaul. Ooh, that's a nice weapon. 50% chance to attack the wrong enemy. That's interesting. A flying machine. Wind Fury. That means it can attack twice, but only one attack. Stone Splinter Trog. Whenever your opponent casts a spell, gain +1 attack. That's cool. It makes it so your opponent doesn't want to cast as many spells. Good for mages. And a Spider Tank, which is just a mech. The flying machine and the spider tank are both mechs, and that's a new kind of subclass, and the mechs kind of have a lot of interaction with each other. And the rare, a Screwjank Clunker. That sounds incredibly rude. Battlecry, give a friendly mech +2/+2, so 2 attack and 2 health up. I like that. Not too bad for our first pack. Let's see what else we get. Boom. Love that animation. Alright, let's go straight in. Common Mech Warper. Your mechs cost 1 less. Oh, that's nice. This reminds me of sort of the synergy you get with like Murloc cards. You play a certain Murloc and all your Murlocs will cost less. Gilblin's Stalker, a 2/3 stealth minion. It means they can't be attacked unless you attack first. A Flame Cannon. That looks badass. 4 damage to a random enemy minion. So that's a spell for a mage, actually. Odd, since it's a cannon. A rare Jeeves. At the end of each player's turn, that player draws until they have 3 cards. That could be incredibly useful. Also, could really screw you if your opponent gets as much benefit as you out of it as you do. Let's speak correctly, shall we? And Seal of Light for Paladin. Restore 4 health to your hero and gain 2 attack this turn. I like that. So we're not getting anything too uncommon, but the cool thing is we're starting from scratch. So every one of these cards is brand new. Cobra Shot for a hunter. Deal 3 damage to a minion and the enemy hero. That seems really powerful. A rare One-Eyed Cheat. They have a few new pirate cards in this expansion, which means a pirate deck could actually be really useful. Gains stealth whenever you summon a pirate. Nice. Goblin Auto Barber. That looks terrifying. Give your weapon +1 attack. Nice for a rogue. Arcane Nullifier X21 has taunt and can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. That could be very useful. And anodized Robocub. Oh, he's so cute. Druid card, taunt, choose one, +1 attack or +1 health. So it can either be a 2/3 or a 3/2 with taunt. That's so cute. I love him just because he's so adorable. Alright, let's do another one. We got a long ways to go. Let's get stuck in. Need to go a little bit faster. Druid of the Fang, battle cry. If you have a beast, transform this minion into a 7/7. That could be incredibly powerful. Another Goblin Stalker. Okay, well, we can always have 2. Tinkertown Technician. If you have a mech, gain +1/+1 and add a spare part to your hand. The spare parts are cool. They're like little baby cards that do tiny things, like add +1 attack or something. If you have a mech, deal 4 damage randomly split among all enemies. I like that. And a Clockwork Gnome. Death Rattle, add a spare part card to your hand. So same thing as before, another spare part. Hopefully we'll see some of those when we start actually playing. What do we got? A Mech Warper. Another Mech Warper. Interesting. A Metal Tooth Leaper. That thing looks super cool. Give your other mechs +2 attack, but that's a hunter-specific card. Interesting. Another Robocub. Oh, getting a lot of duplicates. Another Spider Tank, too. And another Seal of Light. Okay, so interesting. You can only ever have 2 of any one card in your deck. So after 2, it starts getting a little bit less useful. Piloted Shredder, Death Rattle, summon a random 2-cost minion. That could be really cool. I love it when you just summon random minions straight onto the battlefield. That's really cool. Another Cobra Shot. Another Seal of Light. Okay, we'll have to disenchant that for dust. A Force Tank Max. Divine Shield 7/7 mech. That is one heck of a bruiser. Epic! Hobgoblin. Whenever you play a 1-attack minion, give it +2/+2. Oh. Oh my god, could this work with the Paladin special ability, where you summon a 1/1 minion? I don't know if it does. Whenever you play a 1-attack minion, I don't know if that's technically playing a minion, but I guess we can find out. Seems a little bit overpowered if that's the case. Alright, what do we got? A Call Pet. Draw a card. If it's a beast, it costs 4 less. Nice, very useful in a beast-heavy hunter deck. Mechanical Yeti. Death Rattle, give each player a spare part. Okay. Another Robocub. You're cute, but I don't need more than 2 of you. Another Force Tank. Okay. Real big stomper. Another Cobra Shot. Getting a lot of duplicates here. That's fine, though. That's fine. Yes. And rare right off the bat. Another One-Eyed Cheat. Okay, that's cool. Puddle Stomper. That's actually a new Murloc card, funnily enough. Shielded Minibot. 2/2 with Divine Shield. Divine Shield minions for that early in the game, that could be really useful. Ship's Cannon. Whenever you summon a pirate, deal 2 damage to a random enemy. Really useful in a pirate deck, obviously. And another Flying Machine. Only 2 packs left. We haven't gotten any legendaries, but we have gotten 1 epic. Let's see here. Oh, as I said it, Flame Leviathan. When you draw this, deal 2 damage to all characters. Oh, interesting. So it's a 7/7 mech, but it deals 2 damage to all characters. That includes yourself and your own minions. As soon as you draw it, you don't even have to play it. I've never seen a card that works like that, where it has an effect immediately when you draw it. That's interesting. All right. Third Force Tank. A Mech Bear Cat. I like him. He looks cool. Whenever this minion takes damage, add a spare part card to your hand. That's really powerful. Another Auto Barber. Another Flame Cannon. And we've got 1 more pack to go. Fingers crossed. I've gotten my legendary, so I'm happy, but maybe another one? Maybe another epic? Maybe a golden card? That'd be cool. Here we go. Annoyatron. 1/2, but it's Taunt and Divine Shield, so it's going to take at least 2 minions into it to take it out, and you have to kill it. That's going to be annoying for our opponents. A Lost Tall Strider. He looks cool. It's just a 5/4 beast. Pretty straightforward. Velen's Chosen. That's a priest card. Give a minion +2/+4 and spell damage +1. I actually played this card when I was playing the arena run when this was in pre-launch, and I randomly got this card. It's a pretty useful card. Another Lost Tall Strider, and our last rare, an Illuminator. If you control a secret at the end of your turn, restore 4 health to your hero. Wow. For secret-heavy classes, that would be brilliant. It's interesting that it's for all classes, because pretty much all classes have secrets. I don't think the Warlock does. I don't think the Warrior does either. But I could be wrong about that. Alright. That is our collection. So, what I'd like to do now is build a deck using all of our new cards. I wonder if I can search specifically for Goblins. If I just search for Goblins, will that show me all the Goblins versus Gnomes cards? Nope, it won't. Oh, but actually what it looks like I can do. Here, let's get rid of this. Go away. There we go. All sets. There we go. Goblins versus Gnomes. So these are all the cards I've gotten. So I've gotten 3 Druid cards, 3 Hunter cards, 3 Mage cards, 2 Paladins, only 1 Priest, 2 Rogues, and 2 Warriors. So I feel like if we're gonna build our deck, we want to build it out of either a Druid, a Hunter, or a Mage, because those are the ones we have the most of the new cards for. So we could do Druid. That's kind of cool. Hunter, we've got the Call Pet and the Metal-Tooth Leaper. And we've got the Mage. Well, and then of course we've got all these neutrals. We got a lot of neutrals. Personally, I'm kind of feeling Mage on this one, I think. The Flame Leviathan is awesome. I want to play that Legendary. I really want to play that just because it's so hilarious. Alright, we're doing it. We're going to do a Mage. So, to do that, I am unfortunately going to have to get rid of my current Mage deck, but it's not all that amazing anyway. Oh, before we do that, let's actually go into crafting mode. We can disenchant all those extra cards. We got 6 common cards that we have too many of, so we can just get rid of those. And we will create a new deck. It will be a Mage, Jane of Proudmoore. Alright, so let's just immediately dump all of our new ones in here. We've only gotten 1 of each of these, but... oh, actually we have 2 flame cannons, that's right. Cool. Now let's add our neutrals. It's funny that I'm so into Hearthstone because I've never actually played World of Warcraft except for just a couple hours. I want to get into it at some point. Do we want to maybe try playing a bunch of mechs? I think we kind of have to. So let's get some mech warpers. 2 less. Get an Annoyatron in there. Some flying machines. And Clockwork Gnome. Very nice. Spider Tank, absolutely. 2 of those. Tinkertown Technician, yes, absolutely. Let's get an Arcane Nullifier. Not being targeted by spells or hero powers is ridiculously good, if you ask me. Mechanical Yeti, yes, let's get one of those. Jeeves, let's throw him in there just for laughs. And do we have any more? We do. Oh, Death Rattle, summon a random 2-cost minion, yes, and 2 Force Tanks. Nice. So that's all of the Goblins vs. Gnome cards. I might take a couple out if they just don't make sense. But let's see here. The one thing I'm thinking of is the Shredder. I believe it's the Shredder? Yes. Death Rattle, summon a random 2-cost minion. Well, if we look here, we've got Mech Warpers, or 2-cost... oh, wait, actually, I played this one too. And this, funnily enough, will summon any random 2-cost minion, even one that's not in your deck. So it's completely random, and you don't actually have to have any 2-cost minions in there. That's nice. Let's look at our curve here. So we've got a lot of 2-cost, 2 and 3 and 4 cost. We got a couple 7s and a single 1. So we need some just general low-level stuff. And I think if I go back to my let's go back to Mage, because there's a couple things that I'd like to add here. First of all, Flame Cannon. What's this guy do again? That's just a straight-up spell. The Mech Warper is summoning mechs, that's fine. The Flying Machine, Spider Tank. I'm just looking for anything that would interact with a very specific card that I'd want to have. Most of these, I think, are just mechs. Yeah, they just interact with mechs. So I can add pretty much whatever I want. I do have spells, so... don't have a whole lot of 1-drops, so let's maybe throw in a couple Mana Worms. Those guys gain attack whenever you cast a spell. They can be very useful, very powerful. Mirror Image is a great spell, great taunt. It's probably okay on those for now. Would like a few more, maybe a few more minions. Don't think I have anything that interacts with the secrets. Did I get anything that interacts with the secrets? There it is, the Illuminator. I thought that was in there. Let's throw that guy in there. I forgot to add a couple of the non-mech neutrals in here. I'm going to add the Trog, just because if you go up against someone else with spells, that could be incredibly useful, and I like that art, too. The only thing worse than smelling Trogs is listening to their poetry. Oh, that's sad. Let's go back to our all sets, and let's add some Secret Mage secrets, shall we? I think those are going to be more in the 3 cost. Counterspell's pretty good. Duplicate I really like, because that'll give us more of our existing minions. Arcane Intellect. Oh, let's get maybe one of those in there, just for a little bit of extra card draw. And finally, well, we kind of have to do a polymorph. Let's get 2 polymorphs, just because if someone plays any really big stuff, we've only got a couple really big stompy guys. We've got 2 force cannons, or force tanks, and a flame leviathan. Cool. I have no idea how this deck is going to work, but I guess we're about to find out. There is our mage deck, and let's try this guy out. But I'm going to save that for the next episode. I think opening 10 packs of cards and figuring out what they do and building a deck out of them was enough for now. But we will be back very shortly with more Hearthstone. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys next time.